Hey, welcome back to my comic book show, everyone. And today, it's going to be Strange Tales. So what we have here is the Strange Tales, the two annuals, and then we have some of the Monster Run. Not much, because you'd have to have like 100 issues. And I don't have 100 issues of the Monsters, that's for sure. But I have 101 up to where it changes into Doctor Strange. And then I have the Doctor Strange issues too. So let's begin, because it's cool. They're all here for us to enjoy. So the first one we have up there is Strange Tales Annual 1. That's a monster anthology. It's just a compilation of a lot of the monster shows they had, or a lot of the monster tales they had. The next one was Strange Tales Annual number 2. This features Spider-Man and the Human Torch. Spider-Man has no insignia on his outfit there. And the other thing I remember interesting about this one was that I think this came out somewhere between Spider-Man 3, Amazing Spider-Man 3 and 4. So that's a very early Spider-Man appearance. And now we'll get into some of these monster ones. I'll take these big annuals down because they're a little fat. Next thing we'll go to is Strange Tales, number 74. Beware the hands of Hundu. Now the world will feel the might of Gorgilla, the living gargoyle. These all look like Jack Kirby to me. I'm pretty sure they are. Next one we have is number 79. The Thing is here. The Thing has trapped us. There's no place to run. Issue 79. In issue number 80, it's kind of a cool blue cover. Up from the slimy depths come Gargantuous. Gargantuous, yes. The Thing that walks like a man. And there's a diving bell and a rowboat. And this thing's coming out of the depths of the ocean. It's kind of a nice blue cover. A lot of neat monster action. Next is number 83. Let mankind beware. Grog is here. And you got some jets fighting this thing that looks like a dragon. Kind of looks like Fin Fang Foom, if you know who that is. And there's a bunch of citizens down there with pitchforks and shotguns. Gonna show them who's boss. Number 90 is what would you do if you were suddenly come face to face with the worst menace Earth has ever known? You'll find out when you read Orgo, the Uncomparable. No, the Unconquerable, not Uncomparable. He could compromise later, I don't know. I don't remember what this issue was about. But anyway, where did it come from? It isn't a part of the show. Heard that before. Hey, I don't think this is a part of the show. This one's in really nice shape. Strange Tales number 94. What chance could one lone human have against, for I was pitted against the monstrous Pildor the Plunderer from outer space. Back, Earthling, there is no mercy for the enemies of Pildor. Also in this great issue, Save Me from the Weed, The Man from Nowhere, and The Strangest Tale You'll Ever See. Help. Yeah, I gotta check that out. Save Me from the Weed. I don't remember what that story was about. Let's see. Number 95. Only one man on Earth knows the incredible secret of the two-headed thing. And to my eternal regret, I am that man. Also, another offbeat little classic by Lee and Ditko, Do Not Panic. The shock ending of this tale will leave you breathless. And 10 cents shorter, I'm sure. Okay, this is number 97. Now, usually when they're in this hardcover thing, it tells me that it's some kind of thingamabob that's special. Well, they're all kind of really cool and special. But this one, I believe, Strange Tales number 97, When a Planet Dies, What Happens to Those Who Remain. I believe this one is the Aunt May, Uncle Ben prototype, possibly. I can't recall. And then number 99, What Happens When an Inhuman Creature Disobeys His Command? Don't miss Mr. Morgan's Monster. Back. Stay back. I order you. You must obey me. Stop. You don't know what you're doing. And, well, it's obviously a big hairy monster in there. Check him out. And I guess obviously it belongs to Mr. Morgan. Okay, this looks like the last of the monster ones. Number 100. I was trapped in the crazy maze. Beware, all ye who enter here. Every exit leads to an even greater danger. There must be a way out of this mad maze. But can I find it in time? Then I see spikes and monsters and shadows and just weird stuff all over the place. He's got some problems. Now, let's see. Fantastic. Oh, Strange Tales 101 is right here. And 102 is right there. So we will jump into 103. The Human Torch, who now is featured in Strange Tales, starting in 101, faces his most fantastic peril when he finds himself the prisoner of the fifth dimension. More water, soon the Human Torch and his flame will be finished forever. The Human Torch was a character also in the Golden Age, and I believe this was a way to use this magazine to promote the Fantastic Four and to get some more cool tales out there with a torch. Fantastic Four number 104. The Human Torch battles the most fantastic foe of all, Paste Pot Pete. Yeah, that's an actual villain. And his unbeatable super weapon. If one of those streams of fireproof paste hits me, I'm a goner. My paste gun will defeat you, Torch, as it has defeated all the others. Well, that's an interesting weapon, right? A big glue gun. Who would have guessed that? Let's see. Strange Tales number 105. The Human Torch flames into action again. The return of the wizard, the evil genius who has sworn to destroy the torch. The wizard's force field can't stop me. I can always fly above it. I expected you to try that, Torch. You will find the wizard is prepared for you. And then these policemen down here said, why did the Fantastic Four let the Torch tackle that fortress single-handed? His flaming power won't be a match for that fiend's wizardry. And that's definitely possible. That won't be a match for the wizardry. I don't know. This one's kind of cool. Strange Tales number 106. It has the Fantastic Four on the cover. Read. Oh, let's see. See the Human Torch fighting for his life against the Acrobat in The Threat of the Torrid Twosome. Don't miss the guest appearance of the Fantastic Four in this great issue. Read, do something. The Torch is wounded. He hasn't a chance. We can't sue. This is the way he wants it. Oh, that goes up here. There we go. Next, we have 108. Got a couple of those 108s. Oh, lucky me. The Human Torch meets the painter of 1,000 pearls. And I think this begins when the torch is up in the corner, a little vignette, I believe they're called. Get him thing, we must destroy the torch. Only I could make the Fantastic Four turn against the Human Torch. It sounds like he's some kind of a, almost like the Puppet Master. But we've got two of these. Put them out there for you to check out. Number 109. This is a really cool cover, too. Will the power of the mighty Human Torch be enough to defeat the sinister sorcerer and his imps from Pandora's box? They're all around me, and each has a different supernatural power. Go, my faithful imps. Go and destroy the Human Torch forever. Sounds like a buzzkill. All right, we're moving up. We're up into the 1-teens, into 111, because 107, which has a really cool cover with Submariner on the torches over here. 110, that's the first Doctor Strange is hanging out over there. And here's 111. This is Asbestos Man. How can the Human Torch defend himself against Asbestos Man? Yeah, Asbestos Man, he had some problems. Nobody knew that asbestos was bad for you like that, and he got really sick. But anyway. See the Human Torch on the brink of doom as he battles the living bomb. Also in this epic tale, another great guest appearance of the fabulous Fantastic Four. Issue number 112. Issue number 113 features the Plant Man. Even the Flaming Torch is helpless before the supernatural power of the Plant Man. I can't escape the wet dew from the trees and bushes. They're all slaves of the Plant Man. Oh, in this issue, meet the Torch's newest girlfriend, the lovely Doris Evans. This is a cool one. Number 115. The Torch will have to save himself without the help of Spider-Man, but I wonder if he could do it. The Human Torch is trapped by Spider-Man's fatal foe, the Uncanny Sandman, a Marvel masterpiece of fantasy. This is a really cool cover. It's got a little Spider-Man thing and the Sandman and the Torch. Very, very cool. Number 116. Okay, we skip some. There's a Captain America one. That's 114. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Here's 115. Or 116. Wait, where the hell? Could I be missing one? Like 115? Is that possible? Yes, it is. It could be. I'll have to look for that as I'm going back through them. But anyway, 116. The Human Torch battles the Thing. Come and get it, panty waste. When I'm finished with you, there won't even be a spark left. Loud and clear, you dumb ape, because those will be the last words you ever said. And I see the Puppet Master in the background, so you know he's got something to do with that, because that's what he does. Let's see, number 117. Featuring the flaming, fighting, high-flying Human Torch versus the Eel. Also featuring Doctor Strange in the terrible traps of Baron Mordo. Excuse me. So Doctor Strange was starting to get featured in these issues. Number 118, which is also the first issue that has Doctor Strange on the cover. It's kind of cool. The Return of the Wizard. And I see the Fantastic Four is also guest starring in this mag. And number 119. The Human Torch goes wild, the rabble-rouser and his mesmerizing wand. The second great feature, Doctor Strange in Beyond the Purple Veil. Well, now Doctor Strange is starting to appear in every issue. Okay, 120 of Strange Tales is a really cool cover because it has a crossover. Everybody loves a crossover. And this is a crossover by the Iceman. And it's also got Doctor Strange in a second feature. Issue 121, the Human Torch becomes a prisoner of the Plant Man, and Doctor Strange stumbles upon witchcraft in the Wax Museum. Strange Tales 122, Three Against the Torch. Dr. Doom does not appear in this story, We just felt like drawing his face. And Doctor Strange is also in issue 122. 124, The Menace of Pace Pot Pete. He's returning, and now he's going to fight the Thing and the Torch. And Doctor Strange also is in a co-feature in The Mystery of the Lady from Nowhere. This was one of my favorites, issue 125. We've got two of those in the pile. The Human Torch and the Thing take on the Submariner. And also there's a Doctor Strange feature in number 125. Issue 126, Pawns of the Deadly Duo, the Mad Thinker and the Puppet Master. So the Torch and the Thing are now teaming up in this mag to duke it out with some villains and have a good time. And Doctor Strange at last invades the domain of the dread Dormammu. In 127, the mystery villain, the Torch, and the ever-loving Thing risk their lives to meet him, and I think it ends up being Mr. Fantastic. And it's like a practice battle to see how battle ready they are or something. That's what I think. Also, don't dare miss Doctor Strange's duel to the death with Dormammu. Dormammu. That's what I said. What did you think I said? This is a cool one here. Oh, that's in good shape. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think that's like an 11. Anyway, Strange Tales 128, Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver of the X-Men take on the Torch and the Thing, and Doctor Strange is captured by the Demon's Disciple. That's gonna leave a mark. Heads up. Get out of there. Don't do that. 129, we call them the Terrible Trio, and after you see what they do to the Thing and the Torch, you'll know why. Ooh. The Terrible Trio. Alright, move that over there. Got a couple of number 131, the Bouncing Ball of Doom. And also Doctor Strange in the Hunter and the Hunted. It's got the Mad Thinker in it. There we go. Issue 132. What you'll see, the Human Torch and the ever-loving Thing caught in the sinister space trap. It's clobber time. See Doctor Strange face to face at last with Baron Mordo. All right, we got two of these number 133s. Doctor Strange, A Nameless Land, A Nameless Time, and the Human Torch and the ever-loving Thing. The Terrible Toys. Cool. Number 134, Enter the Watcher. Of course, Doctor Strange is in this issue too, but we couldn't find any place to put him on the cover. Okay. I understand that totally. 135. Wow, is that... I guess it switches over to Nick Fury now. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., the greatest action thriller of all time. And here's Nick and Doctor Strange in this ish. 136 is a really cool S.H.I.E.L.D. cover. Hydra's mission, destroy S.H.I.E.L.D., also featuring Doctor Strange. If you can find a greater mag than this, let us know. We'll buy it ourselves. Issue number 137, the prize is Earth, plus Doctor Strange, when Meet the Mystic Minds. Another really cool Nick Fury cover. And 138, sometimes the good guys lose. And Nick Fury is getting blasted. And I'm sure this one also has Doctor Strange in it somewhere. Okay, moving right along to issue 140. Hang on to your hat. It's the end of Hydra. Issue 140. Strange Tales number 141. Operation Brain Blast with Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. This one is, there's some kind of, we do have a title for this thriller, Honest, but Jolly Jack didn't leave room to letter it. I guess the art was so good, they didn't want to put lettering over it. To Free a Brain Slave, in issue number 143, with Nick Fury. 144. If you think Doctor Strange is the only mystic in this mag, will you see the Day of the Druid? Lo, the eggs shall hatch. Nick Fury. And, oh no, we have one of those egg ones. Nick Fury and the Enemy Within in number 147. 148. Enter Kalu. Cool Doctor Strange cover. The End of AIM, Nick Fury in 149. Move over, Rover, and let Jimmy take over. The next one is 150. Exit Kalu, enter Umar. The Moment of Overkill, a Kirby Steranko issue, with Nick Fury on the cover. Oh, we've got two of those. Into the Dimension of Death. I've been there. Hold on there, Bob Louie. There we go. Let's get that going on. There you go. This is a nice red cover. 153. Got Nick Fury on there. Clea Must Die in 154 with Doctor Strange. 155. Nice Nick Fury cover. 156. Introducing Zom when Umar walks the earth. Prepare for mysticism without end. Doctor Strange cover. 157 is a Nick Fury cover. Heads up. 158 is a hello. 158, I did that the other day. I'm flying, but they're all bagged and boarded, so nothing's going to happen. 158 is The Sands of Death. And then 159, featuring the great Captain America. So it looks like on the cover of this one, Nick Fury and Captain America are fighting, and there's a flaming background. Nice. Oh, here's a cool cover coming up. 160. If this planet you could save, back again the most deadly, demonical foe of all, the merciless Mordo. 160. 161. The Second Doom with Fury and Captain America on the cover. 162. From the Never World comes Nebulos. Doctor Strange cover. The Dragon Cried Death featuring Nick Fury. This is kind of neat. Nightmare with Doctor Strange cover. It's kind of really cool cover. Dig that for a while. I like this title. Behold the Savage Sky. And this, like, robot thing looks like he's got, like, a meat tenderizer for a fist. A really cool Steranko cover. Doctor Strange number 166. Nothing can halt Voltorg. Except maybe Doctor Strange. We'll see. 168. Exile. With Doctor Strange conjuring up some things with his magic. All right. And continuing on that line, 169 was the last issue of Strange Tales. After that, maybe 170, I don't know, but it changed over to, I think 169 was the first issue that's down there on the wall of Doctor Strange. So this is the second Doctor Strange in his own mag, and they just kept the numbering going from Strange Tales. Nick Fury got a number 1 for himself. Doctor Strange, he started with number 169. So, I Dormammu in 172. 174, The Power and the Pendulum. 175, Onto Us, the Sons of Satanish. It's kind of a cool cover in 176. Somebody's reaching out of a grave and grabbing Doc Strange's girlfriend. Clea, I think that's her name. Oh, then Doctor Strange gets a new costume in 177. I never really cared for this. You know, really? But hey, it's part of the thing. 178 features the Black Knight guest starring with Doctor Strange. 179 guest starring Spider-Man. 180 must be on the board. 181, If a World Should Die. This looks pretty cool. 182, Doctor Strange, Master of Black Magic. It's a 15 center, and he's fighting the Juggernaut. Interesting. And the last one in this box is 183. Beware the Undying Ones. It looks like he's got some kind of gargoyle statue. And then there's a gargoyle about to grab him. So that's it for the Strange Tales. I'm trying to figure out what I'll do next. Maybe Journey into Mystery. I don't know. I have a complete run of, well, Amazing Spider-Man up to 400. And Fantastic Four is the same, right up to issue 400. So when I do those, I'll probably do them like 50 issues at a time because they're kind of more interesting. I think with Avengers, I have up to maybe issue 80. Daredevil, probably it's issue 80, something like that. But I'll keep doing this because I'm having a good time with it. I like looking through these myself. I haven't seen them in a while. They get put away, and, you know, I look at them once in a while, and that's it. So I'm glad to share them with everyone. Thanks for spending time with me, and I'll see you soon.